Also learned cell phone service has been shut down in Boston to prevent any more detonations. And meanwhile, News Channel 5's Bob Jones, he ran the Boston Marathon last year. He has several friends who are in Boston right now for this year's race.
And Bob, I know you just talked with some of the people in your running club. How are they doing tonight?
Well, Lee, I got to tell you, they are shocked and very saddened that this happened, but thankfully they appear to be okay. I belong to a running group called the Medina County Road Runners, and I know several runners from the Medina area who qualified for the Boston Marathon this year, including this gentleman that you see here behind me. His name is Lad Clifford. I spoke with him a short time ago. Again, he is from Medina. He's a very experienced runner. He's run many, many marathons, half marathons, and quite frankly, some races that are much longer than that. He said as soon as he crossed the finish line, about 10 minutes after that, he heard what he thought was a bomb. He said it was two huge booms. He described a chaotic scene shortly after he crossed that finish line. Here's what he said about it a short time ago.
10 minutes after I finished the Boston Marathon, we were standing in line to get our drop bags. There was two huge explosions. We turned around and there was big puffs of white smoke, and we're just hearing that dozens of people were hurt. They stopped the marathon. And my first thought was a bomb and possibly terrorist threat or trying to get a lot of people, but it was kind of scary instantly. I mean, people were scared to death.
And as a runner, finishing a marathon is such a grueling but rewarding experience. And I have to tell you that security is really the last thing on your mind when you're wrapping up 26.2 miles, especially when you qualify and make it to the Boston Marathon. That is the height of an accomplishment for many runners, the goal that many runners set for themselves. And when you are sprinting or walking or jogging or going as fast as you can in that last 600 meters on that historic part of the Boston Marathon, Boylston Street it's called, you are just relieved to be finishing, and it's such a great feeling of accomplishment. It's just really unreal that something like this has happened.
And Bob, I would think that there at the end of the race, where especially so many people are gathered waiting for their, friends or family to cross the finish line, that there must be a pretty intense security presence there.
There was last year when I went. I noticed even the day before when I went to just get my picture taken at the finish line that there was a police presence there, that a lot of things were blocked off. And I know that if you want to be at that finish line area to watch a runner finish, you have to get there pretty much first thing in the morning. The race starts at 10 a.m. People are camped out there well before then to get those spots on Boylston Street. I mean, it is just a loud tunnel of noise, and it is very difficult to get a spot in that area because it is packed. So for that reason, I agree, security has to be extremely tight. And I did notice that last year, the day before. But as I said, when you're running it and you're finishing it, you're certainly not worried about security or thinking that anything like this would happen.
Right.
Definitely not.
All right, Bob. Thanks very much.